Hello everybody, welcome back to the Horror Vault. Today's video is going to be a Funko Pop based. So this is all the Funko Pops I got through the month of October. So starting off, I have Lobster Johnson from Hellboy. So this is number 4 of the series. So I'm trying this new way of showing off my Funko Pops. Basically let me know what you think of this way. But is that one? As I mentioned in a previous video, I do have the Queen of Blood, and I can't remember his other name. What's his name? Oh, Rasputin. Should have known that, but yeah, I still want to get the other ones in this series, especially Hellboy. But there's a new line of Hellboy ones coming out, so I'll have to pick up that eventually. But quite happy with this. So that's the first of the ones I got throughout October. Next one is, we're heading to wrestling territory. It is one that I believe is vaulted. Could be wrong, but I'm sure it's been vaulted. And I managed to find this on the land of eBay, because the seller was clearing out all their old Funko Pops, and this was one that, strangely enough, took my eye. It's the Ultimate Warrior, the WWE Hall of Famer. Can't remember what year he's a Hall of Famer, but it's number 20 in the WWE collection. And on the back, you've got all the other ones. There he is in all his glory at the top there. So you have, should be Sting, which is going to be hard to get, I would have thought. Andre the Giant, obviously Ultimate Warrior's there. And we have Rowdy Roddy Piper, which is another one I want to get. And Nature Boy Ric Flair. The other wrestling Funko Pops I have is, I have Mick Foley, obviously Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack fame. I have The Rock, which I know is a chase of, which I need to get hold of. I have Alexa Bliss, and I have Razor Ramon in both his normal gear and his NWO gear. So that's the second one. Next up is the original It, which I finally managed to pick up. The original It, Pennywise, the one played by Tim Curry in the 90s miniseries. That's number 55 in that series. I believe there's only one in this. I haven't seen anything else about it anyway. It's the movie. And of course they are currently filming, or at least doing something with the second chapter of the new It films. So that's cool. Next up is another one which I believe has been vaulted. I think I got this from the same seller I bought the Ultimate Warrior off of. It is from The Muppets, the movie, or Most Wanted, should I say. Disney's Muppets Most Wanted. So Sam Eagle. I'm not sure why this one is particularly vaulted, because I would have thought it'd be like, you know, Kermit or something like that, but this one is. Or at least it's rare to find anyway. So it's number 9. And there you have Kermit, Miss Piggy, Animal, Sam the Eagle, and the Swedish Chef on the back there. Animal was always my favourite character out of these, and is Gonzo? Is that his name? I believe, the big nose. But they mainly Animal. But that's quite cool. I'll put you over there. Find somewhere to put them. Next up is one that's in a pop protector. It's an exclusive, and it is my first ever Groot. An exclusive Groot, and he's holding was it like a Game Boy type idea thing? It was a game anyway. So yeah, Avengers Infinity War is Groot on his sort of teenager child stage playing on a video game there. Try not to get as much reflection off it so you can see it, but that's a new setup. We'll try it out for now and see how we get on. And then on the back you've got all the other people that's available in Avengers Infinity War, and I can't read it because that's too far from me. And it's Iron Man, Iron Man 4, Iron Spider, Captain America, Thanos, Corvus Glaive, Ebony Maw, Proxima Midnight, Groot, and Hulkbuster. So there's quite a lot in this collection, and just in general with the Marvel Funko Pops, there is a hell of a lot. But this was an exclusive one, so I had to pick it up. Next up is still in Marvel territory, and this was a Underground Toys exclusive. This is Daredevil in his yellow gear, which you don't really see a lot, to be honest. So there he is. Daredevil. Number 90. There you go on the back. Just D&D. Not Dungeons and Dragons, Daredevil. Marvel, number 90. I think this is the first Daredevil one I have. I know it's been a while since I've had a move around with my pops, but I'm sure that's the only first one I got. Next one is from Stranger Things. This is 421. It says 11 with Egos. Or Egos, depending on how you want to pronounce it. They're munching away there, and of course she's got a bloody nose and a bit dustied up. She's obviously been in a fight with somebody. So there's 11 with Egos. 421. And of course on the back you have all the other people that's available in this line. And I can't read it, so I can't turn it around. And we have 11 with Egos, 11 Underwater, which I have seen somewhere, Mike, Dustin, Lucas, Will, Barb, Demogorgon, and Joyce. I believe I have Joyce out of this line. I think that's the only one. I think I have. No, I have a 6-inch Demogorgon. Out of, I don't know if it was this series or whether it was the next series in the Funko Pop line, but yeah, my first 11 wild lines that I am hoping to complete eventually. That's one of the ones I just pick up as I go. Next up is a Star Wars one, and this is again from the same seller I bought the Ultimate Warrior off of. I don't actually know who this character is, but I thought he looked cool, so I pick him up. And it is a Star Wars Europe Star Wars Celebration. Is it 2016? Yeah, 2016. So it's a full-on. I don't know anything about him. He kind of looks like he might be a bounty hunter, but I thought he looked really cool and great detail line, so I had to pick him up. I don't have many Star Wars ones. I have Jabba the Hutt, I have Yoda. I want to get Darth Maul because out of all the villains that was ever in Star Wars, that was always my favourite. Despite what people think of the Phantom Menace and the other Star Wars films, I still think Darth Maul was one of the better villains. So this is all your people on the back. So you got people I can't read, so I'm going to have to throw it back around again. So this is number 101 of the Star Wars line, and we have Luke Skywalker in a ceremony, Han Solo in ceremony gear, AT-AT driver, Luke Skywalker Bespin, Luke Skywalker Bespin encounter, Rey Yees, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Blue Senate Guard, Forlom, Boba Fett, and IG-88, which I don't recognise most of those characters, apart from Plo Koon, Kit Fisto. I don't vaguely recognise. The Blue Senate Guard I don't very recognise either. But as I mentioned, I haven't seen any of the new Star Wars films apart from The Force Awakens. I will eventually catch up, eventually. But yeah, as I said, this was a really cool looking character, so I had to pick him up. Just cool. So we're getting there. Next up is one that was also an exclusive, and it was in the Marvel Collector's Corps box, I believe. And this is Zombie Morbius. So Marvel 105, so Morbius the vampire, but in this form he is a Zombie Morbius. And you can see him a bit there. And there he is in all his glory, which is his normal sort of state. So I'm sure Morbius is a vampire. I'm sure he is. But there on the back of there you got Morbius, and of course this one that's in my hand, a Zombie Morbius. I'm sure Morbius was a vampire. Correct me in the description down below if I am wrong, but I'm sure he was. But as I said, this was an exclusive from the Marvel Collector's Corps, and again picked it up. There's a little bit of damage on the box, which I was a bit annoyed about when it turned up, but not a lot you can do. And I don't know how hard this one is to get again, but it's only a bit of box damage, so I do like my boxes to be in pristine condition, which, coming to the next one, was a shame, because I really like the Robocop films. I like the Robocop TV series that was on in the 90s, and found this for sale on eBay. So it's Robocop, and to be fair, listed it was in pristine condition, perfectly good condition, and then it came through the post, and then it experienced a a bit of a beating all over the place. Look at that! It's that the pop itself is actually in decent condition, but this is another one of those ones that's varies in price. But I was a bit annoyed that when it came and it was the box was all damaged, because I do like to keep them in the boxes. But this is Robocop number 22. So there he is, there holding his gun, and then on the back you got the original Robocop. But yeah, major box damage. Said it wasn't the seller's fault. It was packaged fine. It just got damaged in transit, so not a lot you can do. But box in good condition, so that's the main thing. So to be fair, this is probably because of the way the box is actually damaged, it might be one of the only ones I actually take out of the box. I haven't decided yet, because I do like them in the boxes, but this box is a little bit beat up. Next up is a 6-inch, and it is from Guardians of the Galaxy. The big baddie himself, Thanos, which is huge. So, as you can see, he's got all his sort of battle gear type stuff on. He's just a right pain in the ass. And on the back, you've got, I'll just do this a little bit so you can see it a bit better. And we have Pop 78, Guardians of the Galaxy, and then you have on the back you have, I can't see. On the back you have Dancing Groot, Yondu, Ronan, Nebula, the Collector, and Thanos. And the only one I've actually seen out and about is Dancing Groot, but I will eventually get the rest of these. Eventually. I haven't got very many in the actual Guardians of the Galaxy line itself, but he's a cool bobblehead. But yeah, number 78. And last but not least is one that I have been wanting for a very long time, since I found out about it, and I was like, gotta have that. And it is one of my favourite Marvel characters. It had 2 movies, which mixture people don't really like or don't mind. I actually don't mind them. I thought Nicolas Cage did a good job, and it is Ghost Rider, and this is actually my first pop ride. So you have the rider himself on his motorbike, which is all on fire, and as you can tell, it glows in the dark, which I haven't actually tested to see if it glows in the dark, but obviously it must do because it's got a sticker on it. It's an exclusive, so there he is there. So you can't really see him much there, so you can see his face. There you go. And then on the back, of course, you've got all the other characters you get in this line. So Marvel Ghost Rider 33, and then you have Spider-Gwen, She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Doctor Octopus, and Falcon. Yeah. But yeah, this is the one that I was really excited about when it came to the post. I've seen it, so, you know, the glam pictures of it, and I thought that looks really cool. Gotta have that. So yeah, I was really happy when it came. Cool little pop, and my first pop ride. But that is all of my Funko Pops for the month of October. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favourite of all the pops I got for the month of October. Of course, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit the little notification bell when I should put up new videos. And let me know what you think of this new setup for showing off Funko Pops. I mean, I can't do a lot about the light itself at the moment, but hopefully you can see them better than how you used to show them. So let me know in the comments down below, as I mentioned. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in this video. Bye for now.